Hi everybody, welcome again to Cymru Under the Hood. Just thought I'd do a little review on my new scan tool. Definitely a lot cheaper than some of the old ones that I've bought, and I know a lot of you guys out there have probably spent thousands on scan tools. But this one, you might have seen these videos on Facebook, on YouTube of other guys getting these, and I did it. I went and got one too. I got one of the newer cars. This is the 892BT model. There's a few other different models, even to the point where they've got a little Bluetooth dongle and then an app on your phone. If you're not doing a ton of work yourself, that might be the one to go. But if you do a bunch of work on your cars and maybe your friends' cars, upgrading to something like this, dude, it's a game changer with free updates every year. Or constantly. I mean, it keeps letting me know when there's new updates. I just go in, hit the update, and it didn't cost me anything. So this one runs usually around $450 to $550 roughly, depending on the discounts and deals that there's got going on at the time. I'm gonna jump on my BMW here and show you on the BMW, because I don't know if you guys have tried scanning European stuff. Sometimes it can be a pain on some of the scanners that are out there. Unless you're paying thousands, you know. I have a couple of different brands of big scanners, and yeah, when you're paying almost $2,000 a year in subscription fees for updates, it gets tiring, especially when there's ones on the market now that's saying you're getting free updates for all that stuff. So I thought I'd give it a go. Anyway, let me jump in and plug this in, and we'll show you how it goes. Okay, here we go. So we've got a little Bluetooth thing, fits right on the back, magnetized, which is pretty nice. Okay, so we got it plugged in, and then there's a few different ways to do this. We've got a nice little handle on the back here, so if you want, you can just stick it over the steering wheel. So yeah, I've just got it mounted on the steering wheel right now. I'll show you. You can do diagnostics, auto search. You can hit, or you can go into this other part, diagnostics, and then you can select your model, year, and all that kind of stuff. We'll go into auto here, and then show you how quick it goes through this. The only one drawback I'd say that I found with going through this sometimes is when doing some of the smart scans or full scans, it can take a little longer, I feel, than probably some of the more expensive scan tools. But if you don't mind waiting and you've got a battery tender on the car, it's not a big deal, or a battery maintainer. Some cars, when you go in like this, it doesn't pick it up, so then you can go into the other option and choose your vehicle. I'm just going to keep the video going live right now, or as long, so you can see how long this takes to get through. And then just hit auto, and there's coding, program, special functions, options here as well. And then a lot of maintenance options too. When I was flicking through some of the other options, there's a lot of different things it can do depending on the make and model. And as you can see, it takes a few minutes. I feel like on some of my European cars, it definitely takes a little longer than maybe some of the other vehicles. So, okay, so now we're in. Hit next. So you can see sometimes there's a couple of steps more than maybe you want. And see, here you go, now it's going to check all the ECUs, so we're going to sit here again. So that's why sometimes, excuse me, sometimes having a battery maintainer or a tender on it, you know, would be good, especially on some of these Europeans where they have so many modules that can drain the battery when you got the ignition key on. So, and I'm just gonna, like I say, I'm just gonna run this video along with how long this takes, just so you can get an idea of, you know, when you're jumping in the car and you're plugging it in real quick just to scan something, how long this takes. So I so far really like it for the price that this is compared to, you know, some of the other name brands out there, and you all know what they are if you've dealt with any scan tools. You know, when you're paying multiple thousands of dollars and then yearly subscriptions of thousands, when you can pay a fraction of the price for this, it's a game changer. I mean, really is a game changer. You know, it saves you a lot of money, and you know, it lets the average person who likes to work on stuff do a lot of the stuff, which I know some mechanics out there might be pissed at that, but you know, it is what it is. Now with YouTube and all those other things out here, a lot of these guys are doing this stuff themselves anyway. So, you know, let them do it properly. So, as you can see, it's taken a while. That, like I said earlier, is one of my only complaints. When it's going through some of this stuff like this, it is a little slow, but for the cost, I think I can handle that speed. So we're almost there now. Oh, there you go. So now it's going to lists you all my modules in here. You can hit Smart Scan. You can go into the individual modules. We'll just go into the ECM. Gives us information about the ECM. We'll go in here. Live data, clear codes, activation. So let's look at special functions, see what options it gives us. So we got the DME EWS adjustment, clear adaptions, you know, so it's quite a fair few things in there. Let's come back here, read codes. Let's see, what codes has my car got today? Oh, there you go, misfire cylinder 4. Okay, and then here you can hit Google search, and then it'll show you on the Google search. Takes you with that code, and it usually give you the rundown of what that code is, what you can find on Google. Let me flick back, and then they've got their AI assistant as well that will give you information too. There you go, maintenance guides, different. So there's nothing on that code right now, or you can pull him up, put in your brand, make, model, and then you can chat with their AI assistant here to kind of help you as well. We come back here, so we show you live data, gives you the different options you can pick from. Smooth running, all your cylinders. So as you can see, I mean, it's pretty much, it's just like any of those expensive scanners out there. I mean, it has pretty much everything. We'll go special functions. What special functions will it offer me? Powertrain. So let's go in powertrain. DME. Actually, let me go back. Let's go into body. What we got in the body? Transport mode. So you can check whether it's in transport mode. Restraint. Light check module. You know, so car immobilizers. It gives you a lot of different options, which I like how many options it's giving you. I feel like back in the day, this scanner would be like what the other ones are, you know, thousands of bucks. So how these guys are managing to do it for such a low cost, it blows me away. I don't know how they're doing it, but I'm personally liking it. So let me show you this other functions. That's the diagnostics. Go in there. You can pick from any brand, make or model, America, European, Asian, China. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can use this. Let's see. OBD2, if you just want to go in and check OBD2 stuff. History, so you can pull up your history reports. Let's go here. Oh, there's your reports. Actually, let's see what the history is. Oh, that's right. That's all the cars that I've scanned and when I've scanned them, so I can click into those to see the history, or I can just click it and go straight in like I when I go back to that car. History, so you can view your reports. They're all there, all my reports that I've saved. Let's see, feedback, so you can write back to them. Come up here to maintenance. So these are all the maintenance options they've got for you. So mass airflow, ABS, bleeding, headlight alignment systems, SRS reset, AdBlue reset. The other thing that I wanted to know was about the DEF. Regen, let's see, where is it? It gives you the option for doing regens as well. EGR, there you go. EGR adaptions, DPF regens. Because I had a couple of customers ask me that, can I make that happen? But it's nice to see all these, and they have, I mean, it's just, I don't know, I really like, you know, the tutorials it gives you to talk you through it, you know, how you want it set up. So anyway, overall opinion, my overall opinion of the newer car, so far so good. I've had this now for a couple of months, and there hasn't been one moment where I'm like, oh man, I've got to go back to my auto or my scanners. And this has done everything I've needed to do. You know, my car ranges that we work on here are vintage pre-OBD1. Oh, that was what I was going to tell you too. So I had an older BMW in, and I have an older Mercedes in. I have the original OBD1 connectors for both of those. I have a kit from one of my old scanners, and I plugged the old, let's see, the BMW, the 16 pin, plugged that into my dongle on the OBD2 piece that it gives you, and I have one where you can plug my 16 connector into a Bluetooth piece. So I did that, hooked it up to this, plugged it into the BMW 16 pin, and same for the I think it's the 24 pin for the Mercedes. I could be wrong. Don't judge me. But I used it on both of those vehicles. One was a 98 Mercedes, and then the other one I think was it was a 99 BMW. And with those connectors, it went in, it talked to all the modules, and I was able to even scan the OBD1 stuff. So, I mean, if you've got a kit with the OBD1 connectors that will plug into a, you know, the Bluetooth, has the Bluetooth connection piece, it'll even talk to those. That was what blew me away, was that I was able to do that and scan the car and go through all the systems. So I wasn't restricted to only being able to do the OBD2 stuff. I was even able to scan the OBD1 stuff. Obviously, you just need that connector adapters. But if you're only working on one brand, then you could, you know, it's not a big deal to buy one of those, and then have your Bluetooth plug into it, and then scan your car too. So, yeah, my out of 10 so far, I definitely give it a 9. No, I'll make it an 8. And the reason I'm only making it an 8 and not a 10 is just the sheer speed on some of the downloads, some of the scans, how long it does take. I do feel like that's a little slow, but I think probably as updates go, some of that speed might change too. It seems like they're definitely pushing updates out pretty regularly. So I know I've jabbed on a bit. But drop me some comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. Any questions you want to know about this, and if you want me to do another video with, you know, showing you exactly what it does on a certain car, if I've got one around, I'll do it for you. Just let me know. Or if there's anything else you want to see in the scanner before you spend the money and do it, hit me up, and I can always do another video on walking through that option, obviously if I've got the car available for you. But yeah, what do you think? You think it's a good, if you're a mechanic out there and you're watching this video and you have some of the other scan tools, what am I missing? Am I missing something that I should be checking? But I don't think so. I think this is a really good tool. Anyway, hope you like. Please subscribe, and have a great day.